I have a burning question I'm going to share with you. Hi, it's Mary Therese in Atlanta, host of Media Champions. Just going to throw this out there. Do you know what the demand generation is? Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, we're here. We're all here. And the guru who knows all about the demand generation is also here today. We have Janelle Amos on the program. She is with Elevate Growth from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Janelle, it's so nice to have you here on Media Champions.
Likewise. Thank you so much for having me.
Let's talk about demand generation. Who is the demand generation and what the heck do they want?
Yeah, demand generation is a go-to-market strategy. And it's about how you position the way you go to market for your audience in a way that puts the customers first, enables them in a frictionless process for them to actually want to buy with you, to have really great experiences with you, and then to ultimately have longer term customers for a business.
I think we have become this society, if you will, of people who want instant karma, man. You got to love John Lennon's lyrics, right? But instant karma, we want it now. We don't want to wait. We know what we want. We think we know what we want. And we want it like yesterday. So that's even quicker than instant karma. How do you walk a potential client through this process, Janelle, making them realize that they have this great story to tell and there's this whole very intrinsic process that they should go through, but they should partner with somebody like you, even if they have an internal media or marketing agency? Why?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I actually like to use the references of like Amazon, Instacart, and DoorDash. It's everybody in today's society is being spoiled rotten by the B2C world. But us in B2B make excuses on why we can't do what B2C people are doing. And so what I like to say is go through the process yourself. And are you happy with that? Did you enjoy that? If not, remember that us B2B marketers are marketing to actual people behind a company name. Let's start there. And then, when you partner with agencies like Elevate Growth and other, in-house marketing teams, that's the same lens and framework that we put in our go-to-market strategies. Why does this make sense for a consumer instead of making it sense for the company like most B2B companies are trying to do?
Oh my gosh, girl, you sound like you're trying to say that relationships are important. Is that what you're telling me?
Relationships are definitely a top priority in that.
When you're talking with a potential client about building those relationships, because let's face it, third-party cookies are going away. It's going to be harder to identify an audience. And I don't know, in my little brain, I kind of see it that, okay, we're going to have to get back to basics. You're going to start building trust again in your potential customer, in your audience, and that means relationship building. Take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, relationship building is the foundation of anything that any good marketing strategy should be based on. And the way that things are just changing in today's world is you cannot and will not be successful if you don't build relationships. That's from doing even in-person events. That's from doing like LinkedIn. That's from doing person-to-person actual like meetings and networkings. Like, let's just go get a cup of coffee. Let's meet. Let's introduce. Let's do virtual stuff. Anything that you can do to kind of like create some of those breadcrumbs and that flow moving forward for the relationships is going to pay off if you don't see it like tomorrow in a few years.
Last question I have for you. When it comes to having a media plan, you got to have one. What is your advice that you offer to people when it comes to that media plan? Because it's so much more than I have a fistful of money and I got to buy some advertising. It's way more than that.
Yes, absolutely. It's understanding where your audience is first and foremost, and making sure that you're strategically spending where your audience actually is. And then you look at the best and quickest way to meet those audiences in those channels. So a lot of people just want to do best practices. They just want to do everything to check the text book. But at the end of the day, what you need to do is make sure that the strategy you're putting together, again, reflect what we're used to from a consumer level and make sure that it makes sense in that way as well.
Well, you are just cooking with gas, and I'm so excited you were on the program. We're out of time. I keep asking for a longer show. I hope that you will come back and we can continue the discussion, because
I would
I
love to.
envy you. I wish when I was your age that I had that much gusto getting out there doing what you're doing. So I am in awe of what you do, and I can't wait to pick your brain some more.
That truly means so much. Thank you so much for that. I'm happy to do this again. This was really fun. Thank you so much, Mary Therese.
You're in trouble, Janelle, because I know where to find you. So we're gonna she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's her. For the rest of you, we can make this connect to Janelle. If you want to find her, come to us. We're at dailyadbrief.com. I'm Mary Therese in Atlanta. Do come back for more Media Champions. We'll see you next time.